If you'd start off by introducing yourself, please.
Hey, I'm Warlord Newgard from the band Turisa.
Yeah, awesome, man. I've been looking forward to you guys coming on tour for a few months now. It's been long awaited and can't wait now. It's minutes away from you guys going on.
Yeah, it
Very
is.
much looking forward to it.
Yeah.
First night of the tour.
Yeah, Northampton.
Yeah.
So
It's so good, man.
it's cool to be playing places where we never played before. Kind of a bit more on the offside. I mean, rather than just doing the main key cities, kind of doing as well.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
On the side, we are definitely looking forward to the whole tour. And
That's good, man. Yeah, you say because I mean it's here around the UK and then off into Europe afterwards, and
yeah, I mean it's quite impressive raw dates in the UK alone. It's like 13 dates in the UK of a 5-week tour. So yeah. Holland, Germany, Austria, Central Europe mainly, and then going up to Scandinavia.
Awesome. That sounds good, man.
Yep.
What have you guys been up to recently? What have you been doing before this?
Well, we did a tour with Iced Earth
Right.
and Annihilator in Europe last autumn or so, after doing the first headlining tour in the UK last September, and then we basically went home. And since then we've been doing kind of scattered one-off shows in Finland.
Cool.
And that's about it.
So good. I mean, new album's out, and you're here over supporting that. How do you find the album's been going down live, and how are the fans responding to it?
I think really well. Of course, it's kind of we already released it in May last year, so it's kind of still. I think it's still living on quite well, and obviously there's a lot of places to go and tour. We're going to be doing our first US tour this spring as well.
Oh, awesome.
So so I think we won't have time to actually make it into the studio for quite some months to come. So.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. All right, what got you started, and what made you want to start a battle metal band? What was it that made you, decide to start the band?
Well, I don't think we kind of formalized it that way when we started it out. It kind of just grew together to what it is today.
Okay.
So it's over 10 years since we put up the band as teenagers, and mainly to get a rehearsal room where we could have some drinks in the winter time and not have to freeze outside. So it's nothing kind of ambitious or big at that time, and then it kind of grew on and. Yeah, here we are.
Yeah, cool, man. What would you say separates you from sort of the fantasy metal bands and stuff like that?
Well, I think, of course, there's a lot of people who follow us who definitely see the kind of shell of the band which the media is putting out all the time, the whole dressing up stuff and being also a fun band to witness live, having a good atmosphere. But I think there's also the people who will who bother to look deeper into the band will find that there's a musically serious band behind it.
Yeah.
Even if we allow ourselves to have a good time on stage and present it live, just get everybody on a good mood, but still the basis of the band is still totally serious and nothing tongue in cheek in that. So I think when it comes to fantasy metal, that in general is quite popcorn or seen as to me it's hard to find anything kind of to pick onto in fantasy metal, because it's just invented stories. Well, a lot of music, lyrics, whatever it is, but in our case, of course, the whole kind of more historical conceptual background which is there, which is not like we're not trying to push it too much to come off too geeky for the people who just want to come and have a beer and have fun. And on the other hand, we don't want to kind of be so serious about it, so we kind of start just pulling that one line that we're not a fun band, take us serious, because we can do what we do and have a good time, and those people who get into the band sooner or later will see what the band is about.
Yeah, oh, that's cool, man. Last time we saw you guys was Download Festival.
Yeah.
How do you find the festival time for you guys? I mean, obviously, it's kind of tough with the heat and everything like that, and big stages and stuff. Do you find that beneficial to the band, putting on a big show, or do you prefer the smaller sort of stage shows, or what do you like?
Festivals are always kind of a bunch of compromise. There's no sound checks. It's kind of getting straight on stage, and a lot of stuff just happens, and you'll have to kind of live with that. So of course, it's more stressful. Also, you'll be kind of flying. Some weekends you might be do like 4 countries in 1 week. You know,
Right,
4
yeah,
days.
yeah.
So it's like changing country every day, and not, you know, on a proper tour you have the bus, you can relax and find yourself in the next place the next morning.
Get into a routine
Yeah,
and stuff.
but with flying airports and that, it's just, you know, shuttles sitting in, you know, you don't have any proper time to relax.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of tough in that sense. But yeah, obviously, you know, all the festivals are usually cool, and you meet a lot of people, you know, other
Yeah.
bands. There's a lot of bands from Finland, for instance, playing all the festivals. So it's
Yeah, you
like-
get to catch up
Yeah.
and see people you haven't seen in a while. That's cool, man. How do you find the crowds differ in, say, the UK from mainland Europe and stuff? Do you see a big difference in the crowds, or is it?
Well, I think, you know, as for this tour, we, you know, through the recent couple of years, we gained quite a lot of, you know, success in the UK, if you may, and I think that the UK shows are definitely pulling the biggest crowds, first of all, and I'd say in the UK it's the fan base. It's not common maybe to say that the UK crowd of fans are, you know, fanatic, in not in a kind of South American way probably,
Okay.
but they are really deep into it. I remember, like, last time we played Manchester, there was a lot of people who, you know, standing up the venue, dressing up, all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know, so it's kind of, they are really into it, and a lot of people follow the band, come and see, you know, many shows. So.
Oh, that's cool, man. Oh, awesome. It's good to hear. All right, we saw Ailstorm earlier on open up the show. So you've got the Warriors and you've got the Pirates. Who'd win in a fight out of the two?
Against Pirates?
Yeah, Warriors or Pirates?
Warriors easier.
Yeah, just
Easily.
easy.
Yeah.
No, not even.
No, it's,
you know?
it's not a big deal.
Yeah, a couple of you could have a few drinks and the others could take care of it.
Yeah, we'll see it tonight.
There we go. Awesome. Well, thanks for your time, man. I'm really looking forward to the show, and
Thank you.
Thank you very much, man. Appreciate it.